Welcome back, TUT team. Coach Connor here, taking you through today's TUT training session. In today's session, we're focusing on all things core. All right, we're gonna work in on the ground. We're gonna be using our exercise ball, and we're gonna have our D handle set up at our lower connection point. And all you need today is our light TUT plates. All right, that's gonna be more than enough for today's session. In today's session, I got 8 exercises for you, focusing on our core here. We're going 45 seconds of work, about 15 seconds or so to recover. We got 3 rounds of work, okay? So you do the math, we're gonna be working together for about 25 minutes, all right? More than enough time to get those abs burning and get that whole core lit up so you can get on with the rest of your day, all right? Without further ado, let's get right into things. I want you to start off with your exercise ball and we're gonna get into our dead bug position. Our dead bug, aptly named, looks like a bug on its back. We're gonna be flat on our back and we're gonna bring our knees up, our feet up, and the ball is gonna be in between our knees as such, okay? And my hands are in the front. Now, 2 options here. One is just very gently have the ball between the arms and the legs. I will extend right arm and left leg, and then left arm and right leg. To progress this a little bit more, to create more tension, I want you to imagine like you're trying to pop that ball. Squeeze your hands and your knees together. You create tension on that ball as we extend out and in. And as we extend out and in, maybe our feet touch the floor, maybe they don't, okay? We're gonna go for 45 seconds. We'll then get into our bridge march. We're gonna squeeze that ball, okay, with our hands there. We're gonna drive up onto our heels, toes are lifted, and we're gonna bring one knee up towards to touch the ball, and then other knee. In this bridge march, I'm maintaining tension through my hips, into my glutes here the entire time as I alternate my steps left and right. We'll then be nice and set up, ready to go for our exercise ball sit up. Again, I can go nice and gentle on the ball, or I can progress and try to squeeze that ball as hard as I can as I go up and down, as many as we can, all right? Don't worry about how high you get, just get that proud chest up off the floor, even an inch, and you're gonna feel that light us up there. From there, we're gonna flip over, we're gonna be in our bear position, our bear march. All right, in our bear march, we're gonna have our hands on the shoulders, knees under hips. We're gonna lift those toes up, and we're gonna go out, out, in, with the option to progress, that being a full kickback, out and in. You notice that my knees are off the ground at any point. All right, I can bring the knees down and then reset and come back up. From there, we're gonna get into a half knee and chop onto our TUT trainer here. We're gonna have both hands wrapped around our handle. My inside knee is down, my outside leg is set up at 90 degrees behind the knee here. Both hands wrapped around the handle, and I'm going to chop across the body. We'll go 45 seconds on one side, we'll spin around, we'll go 45 seconds on the other. From there, we'll get into an assisted sit-up. All right, I'm gonna have the handle between my knees, and I'm gonna let that band help me pull up into that sit-up position so I can keep nice, perfect posture here, and I don't have to worry about our sit-ups where we end up like this and scrunching the front of our neck. You can hear it in my voice, I can't even breathe. So we're gonna stay nice and proud that entire time. And we're gonna finish off with walkouts, okay? Our walkout, we're gonna reach down, touch the toe, walk it out to that push-up position. We're gonna drive the left knee, drive the right knee, walk it back in, touch the toes. On our second rep, we're gonna drive those knees twice. We'll walk it out, left, right, or you can run it out into that mountain climber, and you're gonna increase by 1 the number of knee drives you do every single time, all right? And see how many you can get in those 45 seconds. That's what's coming at you. Now that you know what's going on, let's get ourselves set up. Let's go to work. Let's get under tension, team, come on. Grab that exercise ball, get onto your back. We start off with those dead bugs. On our back here, our knees are up, our feet are up. The ball is between my hands and my knees, all right? We go for 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds to recover, and rotate to the next movement. Ready, team? Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and I'm gonna go opposite arm and opposite leg. As I do this, I wanna think about crushing my low back into the floor. We don't wanna see that rib flare and arch, all right? If you feel this in your low back, you need to bring it down a little bit less, and maybe we don't extend the legs out. If you want a little more, squeeze that ball as hard as you can. Pop the ball, and then drop it out. With control, opposite arm, opposite leg. Option to have that heel kiss the ground or have it hover off. every time. You got 10 more seconds. Let's go. Exhale as you drop the limbs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Now from here, we're gonna get into that bridge march. Again, the ball's gonna be set up right here. Hips are high. We'll drive one knee up and then the other, okay? So focusing on those glutes. Let's get it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go to work. Knee up and knee up. I'm focusing on transferring the weight into my heels here and squeezing those glutes. Now, with your hands here, give that ball a squeeze as well. Create some tension in your shoulders. And you'll even feel it right in your chest there as well. Good. We can get all kinds of activation, even though it looks like we're not moving too much. I got full body tension going here. 20 seconds. Let's go. Right knee and then left knee. Squeeze that ball for a little added tension. Nice job. 10 seconds. Good. Breathe. And then we're gonna get into our exercise ball sit up and time. All right, I simply bring the feet down. I have my hands in front of the ball, and I'm gonna sit up and try to touch my fingertips to the ceiling, okay? All right, now if I wanna add some pressure, I'm gonna squeeze that ball in, all right, and pop that ball as hard as I can. Ready? Let's go in 3, in 2, in 1, and I'm coming straight up and back down, or I'm gonna squeeze and then come up and back down. Good. Now don't worry about getting all the way up. As I squeeze the ball, you're gonna feel the tension in your armpits there as well. Squeeze and then roll up. Nice proud chest, long in the front of the neck. Good. Or simply just give me that roll up towards the ceiling. Breathe it out every time you come up. 10 more seconds. And up. We're gonna get to that quadruped position next. Our hands and knees into that bear march. Good, and time. Good, that exercise ball is coming over to the side. All right, don't let it roll across the room on you. Turn over onto your hands and knees, and we're gonna get into that bear march here. Ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go to work, okay? So lift those knees up. I'm gonna step the right, then the left, and bring the left in and the right in. My shoulders have to stay over top of my hands. Resist the urge to bring the butt up and have the shoulders back here. That's where we're gonna remove all the tension from our body. Now, if we wanna amp this up, I'm gonna kick one leg back out and then the other leg back out. Good. And that march will turn into a kickback. 20 seconds to go. Whatever you're doing, you're still moving. Back is flat, chest is proud. 15 seconds. Kick back and in, kick back and in. Good. And after this, we have our half kneeling chops on either side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. There's our timer. Good. 15 seconds off. We're right here beside our tower. All right. My inside knee is down. My front foot is forward. All right. And both hands are on. I'm gonna chop across my body here. Ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go to work. I'm gonna chop across the body and back in. Now, the farther my hands are away from my shoulders the entire time, the more challenging it's gonna be. A little bend in the elbows is fine. I want you to feel it right across the torso. Squeeze your glutes to stabilize your hips, all right? Avoid losing the tension in our hips. A little wider stance with our front foot. It's gonna make us more stable. To challenge ourselves, bring that foot in towards the midline. 15 seconds and we'll swap it around. Same thing other side. We attack the core from our back, from our hands and knees, and then from a half kneeling position before we get up on our feet. 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, 15-second break. Let's get around to the other side here, shall we? I'm gonna hop around. You don't have to move anything. I'm gonna have my inside knee down, right? For me, I got my right foot forward here. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and let's chop, okay? Coming across the body there. Good. Exhale as I come across. Good. Nice proud chest. Again, squeeze those glutes. Don't forget, when in doubt, squeeze the glutes at all times. Good. You can't really go wrong if our glutes are firing. And across, good. And a little bend in the elbow to make it slightly easier, but we're still feeling that tension right here. That's why we only have 5-pound TUT plates here. We don't need anything more than that. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. I'm not gonna get into my handle sit-up here, my assisted sit-up. Okay, so I've got the handle between my knees, okay? With a little bit of tension, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna let that handle pull me up into that perfect sit-up and come back down. Ready, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Little assisted sit-up here. As I come up, my chest is proud, and I'm letting the TUT plates actually assist me in coming up into that perfect position right here. Nice, proud, and tall chest. Good. Right up. 20 seconds to go. You'll also feel a bit of this in the front of the shoulders. Good. We can do a little bend in the elbows if we need to. And again, just using our TUT trainer here to help us get up and keep that nice posture. 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Now we'll get up on our feet. We'll get into those walkouts next. Again, we're gonna walk it out. We're gonna drive left knee, right knee, walk it back in. Next time we walk it out, drive those knees twice, okay? Let's go in 3, 2, 1, and we walk it out. We go left, right, walk it in. I'm not gonna stand up, I'm just gonna touch my toes, walk it back out, left, and right, okay? 2 on each side. And now I'm gonna go for 3 on each side, all right? And maybe we turn it into that classic mountain climber, 2 and 3, and maybe you're still marching it out, and that's just fine, as long as you're moving. Walk it out, hands directly underneath the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Make sure those hips stay level with the shoulders, okay? Don't let the hips sink. Don't be here, don't be up here. Nice and tight, and drive it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, that is round number 1. We go back up to the top, and by to the top, we're back down on the ground on the mat into those dead bugs. We know what we're doing now. Maybe we can increase the tension. Here we go. Let's go round 2 of 3. Quick sip of water if you need it. Deep breath, hands back on. Let's get back to it. Ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Little squeeze, and then opposite arm and opposite leg. Maybe that squeeze gets a little bit harder. Good. Remember, my low back is crushing my mat here as I extend out. And maybe I increase the tension. Good. Nicely done, nice and controlled. You're over halfway here, 20 more seconds. Feeling that tension, light up the core, particularly when you focus on that low back, pressing into the floor, you're gonna feel that tension increase here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Nicely done. Good. 15-second breather here. The ball is gonna be in between my hands, off of my knees, heels down, toes up, squeeze that ball with my arms and driving one knee up at a time. In 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go back to work, team. Come on, here we go. Give me that bridge march. Right knee and left knee. Good. Remember, create tension between your hands there. Squeeze that ball and don't let your hips sway, all right? We're not here. We want tension in our hips the whole time. Nice, you're gonna feel this all on the backs of the legs, into your hamstrings, into your glutes, those muscles that keep us upright, those muscles that help us walk, run, and jump. 15 seconds. Give me a little more tension on that ball. Check your hips. Make sure they're up as high as you can. Big squeeze. 8, 7, 6, good. 5, 4, you got this. 3, 2, 1, and time. 15 second breather. Good. And we're right here into our exercise balls sit up. Palms in front. Now my feet are flat on the ground. I'm reaching up towards the sky. Nice proud chest, long in the front of the neck here. In 3, 2, 1, and I'm gonna reach up and come back down. Exhale, shut as you come back up. Good. Good. And then squeeze that ball if you can, and then come up. Don't get caught holding your breath. Good. Squeeze and roll up to the ceiling. Squeeze and roll. You set the pace. Good. As many reps as you can with good movement and good form. 15 seconds. I challenge you to slow your pace down and give me more tension. Sometimes we want to impress ourselves. Our ego jumps in and says, oh, let's get to 20 reps. Well, let's do 15 reps at higher tension and see how that feels. Good. Whew. There you go. 15 seconds off. All right, and we're gonna get into our bear marches. So now we're in that quadruped position once more. Hands and knees, join me here. Nice and quick, swing it around. Ready, in 4, 3, 2, 1, and we lift those knees up. We step it out, in. As I step out, I want you to draw that belly button up right here. Don't let that collapse. In, and maybe we're kicking back and then stepping back in. Check your shoulders, keep them right over top of your wrists there. Extend, squeeze the glute at the top, bring it back down. Anytime we need to, knees can come down, quick breather, come back up. Make it quick if you're gonna drop those knees. Stay up if you can. Good. Whether you're marching it out or kicking it back, you got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. There you go. Good. Our bear marches into our half kneeling chops. Look, we're right here. It's all set up, ready to go. That's why our intervals are tight. They're nice and short. My right knee is down, my left foot is forward. I'm gonna bring my left foot a little closer to the midline this time. Ready, team? Let's chop it out in 4, 3, 2, 1, and go to work. Coming across and back down. Good. With your back toe, can be tucked or untucked. All right, depending on how that feels on your knee. Sometimes I like to have mine tucked. It reminds me to squeeze that back glute and stabilize my hips. Good, and we exhale as we come across the body. The farther my hands stay away from me, the more challenging it's gonna be. We can be right here as well, and across. A little more stability if I step my front foot a little wider. Good. Wherever you're at, squeeze your glutes. Sit, stand a little taller. Chest up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and turn it around, get that other side. Nicely done. All right, from the side profile here, got my right knee down. Nice proud chest, okay? Got my hands around my handle here. Ready, 3, 2, 1, and let's get that other side. Squeezing my back glute, chopping right across the body. Good, right here. From the front, I'm coming right across. From the hip, all the way up towards the shoulder. Again, the wider my stance, the more stable you're gonna feel. Bring it in nice and tight, almost like you're balancing on a tightrope, to really give yourself a challenge. Remember, we're not just working the upper body, we're not just working the core, we're squeezing our hips as well. Keeping everything stable, as much tension as possible. Ready, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Let's get into that handle sit up, our assisted sit up here. All right. And I love this move because I can stay nice and proud the whole time. I'm not cranking on the inside of my neck here. Sitting back, heels down, 3, 2, 1, and come up. Let that band help you up and back down and up and back down. Now, as high as you get is just perfect. If you're just here, that's just perfect. Good. It's almost like you're letting your hands ride up and then past your knees and coming back down. That full sit up and back down. Again, we can bend the elbows a little bit here. You can have the hands in the center of the chest. You find whatever works best for you. Good. In our advanced core sessions, we're doing the opposite. We're resisting this band and sitting the other way. Ready? One more. I know I heard the bell. And good, bring it down. Let's get on our feet. Let's get into those walkouts. Last time we got to reps of 5. Let's see if we can get to that 6th round this time, okay? We're gonna have to climb it out in those mountain climbers. All right, drive those knees up. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and reach down, touch the toes. Walk it out. Left, right. Walk it in, touch the toes, walk it back out. Left, right, good. That's 2. Round 3, here we go. And maybe you're marching it. That's perfect. Good. And in, we're just here to push it. Pop. 3 and 4. Walk it in, touch the toes, walk it out. We got 15 more seconds. Let's go round of 5 here. Left, right is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's get that 6th round in. Come on, 1% better every time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. There you go. All right, we got one more round to go. I'm gonna give you a little added break here. So grab a sip of water, a little towel before we get into round 3. We go right back to the top. And again, going to the top means we're getting back onto our back on the mat, all right? Those dead bugs. We're now professionals at these movements. So now I challenge you. I give you that invitation, okay? Invitation to create a little more tension and push yourself just a little bit harder here for our last round. Why? Because last set, best set every time, okay, team? We're ready. Here we go. Hands in front. Let's lift those feet. Let's squeeze that ball. We're on together. In 5, in 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go to work. Squeeze that ball. And squeeze. Good. Low back into the floor. Exhale as you drop. Opposite arm and opposite leg. Reach it out. Either that heel taps the ground or it hovers just above it. Low back into the floor. Check it. Good. Nice job. Big squeeze. Come back in. Squeeze with all 4 and then drop 2 of them. Squeeze with all 4 and then drop the other 2. 10 seconds to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Okay, 15-second breather. And then we have our hands on the ball here. We're gonna squeeze that ball, lift the hips, and march the knees. Ready? In 5, deep breath in. 4, 3, 2, 1, and team, let's go to work. Squeeze and lift. Lift. Good. Okay, squeeze that ball. Make sure we're not crunching our shoulders up towards our ears. So tuck your shoulder blades down and back. Create space between your ears and your shoulders. Check those hips. Keep them up nice and high. I don't know, rock those knees up to tap the ball or as close to the ball as you can get. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the arms. Squeeze everything. Come on. Here we go. 12, 11, 10. Last time we got to do it. March this out. Together, team. Let's go. 5. Lots of tension. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. The ball is right there, ready for us. You have 15 seconds to catch your breath. And we're gonna reach up and touch the sky one more time here with our exercise ball. All right, challenging you to create as much tension on this ball as you can. Pop the thing. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Squeeze and up. Good. Squeeze and up. And you might as well smile while you do it. You burn more calories smiling than frowning anyways. And up. Good. Remember to breathe. Don't hold your breath. Good. Check every time. Big squeeze and then roll up. Squeeze and roll up. Less than 20 seconds. Come on. Up and back down. Squeeze. 15 seconds. You got this. Stay with me. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Last one, and down. Good. All right, balls off to the side. We are officially done with that ball, okay? Hands under knees, hands under knees, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Hands are under somewhere, okay? Ready? Here we go. We're on in 3, 2, 1, and march it out, team. Here we go. Out, out, in, in. Now we know what's going on. So can we pick up the pace a little bit without sacrificing that form or that tension? Or maybe we're kicking out. I don't want you to rush the kickouts. Give me that full extension. And out. Check your shoulders. Lean over top of your hands a little more. Check your low back. Make sure it hasn't collapsed. Good. Squeeze. 20 seconds or less. You should feel this right here in the gut. Come on. Right in those abs. Little in the shoulders as well. 10 seconds to go. Kick it back or march it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Oh, there we go. Little breather. Only enough time to get ourselves set up. Inside knee. All right, the knee closest to my TUT tower here is down. Outside foot is up. Looking for this 90-90 stance. Ready, chop it out in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And across. And across, good. Challenging you to keep your arms as straight as you can. A little bend in the elbow is just fine. Watch that we're not getting caught up with our shoulders coming up to our ears again. It's not up here. So retract those shoulder blades. And exhale as you come across. Good. Now, if it's a little too much, I can come a little closer to my tower. Good. We got 10 seconds to go, and then we'll flip around and get the other side. Let's go, team. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Flip it over. 15 seconds or less. Quick little transition. Good. Inside knee down. Deep breath in. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go, team. Come on. And across. We chop it up from the inside hip to the outside shoulder. Bracing the core, bracing our hips, breathing as we lift those hands up. Good. Breathe and breathe. Good. Coming into our home stretch here, team. Stay with me. Don't lose it now. 15 seconds. Give me an extra squeeze of that back glute. Come on. Good. There it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Into those handle sit-ups here. Let's go. Sitting down. Heels down, toes up. We know the drill by now. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go, team. Up and back down. Nice and proud in the chest. Try not to round the back at all. Straight up. Straight up. Good. Chest up towards the top. Right towards the top of your trainer there. Good. 20 seconds to go. Breathe. Exhale on the way up. Coming in those last 10 seconds. Stay proud. Stay tall. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good. All right. On your feet. Our last 45 seconds of work, I want you to try at least one time. Give me one attempt at those mountain climbers where we drive those knees, okay? Here we go. Every round we push ourselves just a little bit more. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and walk it out. That's one. Walk it in. Touch the toes. Walk it right back out. 1, 2. Walk it back in. Touch the toes. Round 3, let's go. Walk it out. 1, 2. 2, 3. Proud chest. Flat back. Drive those knees right up the middle. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, if you're marching in, you just keep moving. It's all good. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming up in those last 10 seconds. Come on, team, let's go. Let's get that 6th round in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 3, 2, 1, and time. Awesome job, team. Give yourself a little pat on the back. Deep breath in. Oh, in through the nose and out through the mouth. That completes our workout for today. Meet me in a child's pose on your mat wherever you are. We're gonna cool it down here for 2 minutes. Hands down, sit back, and just breathe. Forehead down towards the mat. Well done today. Good. Breathing in, letting go of that tension. Breathing it out. One more breath in. Good. All right, I want you to rock your hips all the way forward, all the way down towards the mat there. Roll yourself up into that cobra position. Tops of my feet are against the ground. And then I'm going to look over my left shoulder. Oof, stretch out the obliques on the opposite side there. Breathe into it one time. And then look over the other shoulder. Good. Making our way back to center. Tuck the toes, lift your knees, send the hips back into that downward dog. Pedal those feet out, left and right. Nice work today, team. Attacking that core from all different angles and positions. From here, walk your hands towards your feet towards your hands. Meet me in a forward fold position. Grab your elbows and just sway and just breathe. Good. Let your arms release. Ragdoll yourself up one vertebrae at a time until we come back up to that standing position. And then inhale, reach for the sky. Lean over to one side. Breathe into it. One more breath. Big inhale. Send that hip across. Stretch that arm out. Big inhale to stand. Switch the grip. Exhale to the side. Good. One more breath in. Inhale to stand. Arms nice and wide. Give yourself a hug there, TUT team. Let it all go. Awesome job. That is your TUT Core training session here with Coach Connor. As always, it's been a pleasure. Until next time, team, stay under tension. Take care.